Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us for our Be Ready for Anything this fall. And I was really excited to put together this presentation and be able to talk about how we can, really reduce the effects of stress and think about our mind and be empowered and what we could do to pump up our immune system and also saying goodbye to aches and pains. And this is the month that doTERRA started the wellness program. So we're going to talk about the wellness program as related to these three areas, and then also looking at how you can use essential oils to help digest life. Because right now there's some weird things going on that are hard to digest. So let me share my presentation. And let's see if it'll do this. Come on. Okay, now I gotta switch. There we go. Okay. And move everyone over there. Okay, so I talked about that. So we're going to start right off with the calming kit. And this one is called the Mood and Mind Kit. And all of these wellness kits, I think they did such a great job of, putting a nice little package together. And you even, in the first one, you get a nice little bag that goes with it. And it's $75. All of the kits are $75. And so if you want to stay with, we're going to look at 3 different wellness programs, but if you want to stay with the same one, you have it in your loyalty rewards cart. And the next month they're going to give you kit 2, and the next month they'll give you kit 3. And on the doTERRA website, it goes through what is in those kits. So you can decide whether you want to stay with mind and mood, or if you want to switch to any of the others, or if you want to stop altogether. So you're not, locked into that. But let's go through the mind and mood kit, because this is a very cute one. And all of the things I use every single day. So I love this one. So the adaptive capsules, I take one every single morning. It is my just staple to keep me calm during the day and to really help just be able to respond to stress instead of react to stress. And it also helps just reminding me to get up and take care of my body. For people who are having a hard time getting to sleep, you can take one in the evening, and it is also going to help your body, sleep. I take Serenity gel caps at night. So, but I love these adaptive capsules. So, and one bottle has 30 capsules. So again, if you're taking them once a day, it'll last a month. And if you're taking them twice a day, you may need to get a couple bottles. So the balance, Lachael, do you want to talk about the balance, especially how you used it when you were commuting?
Balance with my friend driving over the windy Highway 17 traffic. I love balance because it's the grounding blend, but I put it on the bottoms of my feet when I'm at home. When I was commuting, I had that right in my console in my car, and I would just pick it up and smell it, and I would diffuse it in my car. It really helped with the anxiety, especially if there was an accident. So, but
I love this one as a calming, blend. Just really great at just bringing everything down and back into perspective. It's a great one too. I love putting it on my feet at night. So, And I love this idea of adding the adaptive touch. So I keep the adaptive touch right in my drawer. So this is the adaptive touch. So again, you can put this on and put a little drop of balance and just come back to that Zen mode.
It's also great. If, go back for a sec. I made these Epsom salt just for my bath, but this has balance in it. I made one with adaptive as well and deep blue, but you just put it in your bath and it's very relaxing and calming.
Yay. And then, oh, look at that. It comes with the adaptive touch. So you can use them both together. And then the Balance deodorant. This is a great natural deodorant. It's great. It has no aluminum in it. And it is amazing because I will sweat up a storm when I'm riding my horse. And it is amazing because I do not stink. So it will still let you sweat, but it is so great at controlling, odor, and you smell all woodsy. So a great one. And then there's the immunity. So taking care of our immune system and supporting our immune system, especially in the fall, because this tends to be the time that we have flu season and we have some other things. But I also want people to think about, or really have you think about, what turns your immune system off, and to be aware of that, because the number one consumer item that turns your immune system off that tends to increase this time of year is sugar. So there's Halloween candy, and then we get into all of the treats that come with Thanksgiving, and then we get into Christmas. So it's just like sugar, sugar, sugar. And every time you consume sugar, you turn your immune system off for about 5 hours. And so if you're being exposed to something, you're not really allowing your body to fight that off. And this is why a lot of people do get sick this time of year. So I still want you to keep it down on the sugar, but but the On Guard is really wonderful at supporting your immune system. So I really give On Guard the credit for keeping me well when I was traveling, especially when I was flying, 40 something flights a year. And I would be on a plane and everyone was coughing and sneezing and I would not get sick. So the first kit has the On Guard foaming hand wash, and a little pump sprayer. So I love this stuff. I have it in every room that has a sink in my house and at the barn. And then and let me go to the next page. And then the On Guard Protective Blend. So this is really nice because you can do a couple things with the On Guard oil. You can definitely, it's one of those that you can take internally. So when we had our cooking class, we talked about putting a couple drops of On Guard in a bowl of water and putting some apple slices in it. So great way to, just enjoy the On Guard, also putting it in smoothies. I also have it in a roller bottle with some fractionated coconut oil, and I put it on my solar plexus, which is, right between like my chest and my belly button, that area, as a emotional protective blend. So there's a lot of angry people out there right now, and you don't want their negative hooks coming into you. So by putting On Guard on your solar plexus every day or before you go out, it's a great way to give yourself this emotional protective shield. I definitely do that when I go to the grocery store because just, some people just aren't happy. So think of that as really giving you that emotional protection. And then, I like putting it in hot water and just sipping on it. So that's another, thing. But a lot of great ways. And diffusing it is really good for just cleaning the air, in your home. So On Guard's one of those that I get some On Guard every day in some way, shape, or form. And then the On Guard sanitizing mist. So this is a great one just to spray on your hands, obviously, before you go somewhere. For me, it's like anytime I go to the gas station, especially, I just, anything that I know a lot of people have touched, I feel so much safer just spraying this on first and then being able to touch things. The nice thing that I really like about the sanitizing mist that's different from other like hand sanitizers is that this has ethyl alcohol in it instead of isopropyl. So it doesn't strip the immunity off your hand. So you're still going to have that 99.99% protection, but it's your hands will feel soft. You know, they're not going to, you're not, isopropyl alcohol actually strips your natural immunity off of your hand. So it actually may clean whatever you came in contact with, but you've actually lost some immune support by using a hand sanitizer that has isopropyl alcohol. So just keep that, you know, in mind. And it smells really good. I love the way it smells. And one little bottle, I mean, I keep it in my purse and it you know, it lasts a while. So okay, we talked about the foaming hand wash. And again, that you don't have to dilute this. You get to pour it right in. And then Purify. This is a great one for just getting rid of bad smell. That's the one thing I think of it as. I mean, you can use it on your, if you have those wool dryer balls, I have those, and putting a drop in your, on them when you're drying your laundry, especially if you've had something that, you know, still smells bad when it comes out of the washing machine. I love the idea of putting a couple drops on a cotton ball and putting it in a, you know, in a gym bag or in a trash can or, you know, stinky shoes or something like that. And then you can definitely add it. And I do this, I add it to my laundry detergent to really increase that cleansing power when I'm doing some stuff, usually washing my horse's horse blanket or some other things that are extra, you know, dirty. So this is a, you know, I like also keeping it in a, I have it in a spray bottle. And it, you know, I just keep it to spray any bad, any scents or anything. So
I also use it in my laundry, but I also, when I have hardwood floors, so when I clean my hardwood floors, I have a damp mop and I put some On Guard, Purify, lemon, and some fractionated coconut oil, and they look great and smell great.
very good. Well, I was hearing a weird sound. I'm not sure if it was my headset, so I'm just going to take it off. And then we have wild orange in it. And wild orange, again, I think of it as the oil of abundance. So it gives you that emotional abundance on top of it being a really great oil to be able to get into your fat cells and pull out toxins. So it's very uplifting. I like adding it to my water, to my smoothies, to coffee. And then you can use it also as a household cleaner. I use it with the On Guard cleaner concentrate. I'll add the cleaner concentrate and then add some wild orange and usually some lemon and clean pretty much everything in my house with that. So a great way to, and it's just, it makes cleaning fun. Like that's the best part. I don't think I've ever had so much fun cleaning, but using the essential oils, it just puts you in a good mood. And then also, so this is what it looks like. It's this cute little orange pack. I love the orange color. And then you also get a little thing that has 10 little packets of toothpaste. So the brand new toothpaste from doTERRA. So it's not available yet in the tube to buy it individually. We should have that. I think they're wanting to run out of the old ones, but you can get the brand new On Guard toothpaste in these little packets. And I like these packets because if you travel or you're going to a friend's house or something and you want to, you know, bring your toothpaste, you can do that. They're really easy to travel with. And then you also get a little thing of On Guard floss. So this just tastes yummy. And as long as you don't have teeth that are super close together. There are some that, yeah, some people have to use Glide, but other than that, it's a yummy floss. It tastes good. So any questions on the immunity kit? And again, this one's $75, and there's kit 2 and kit 3. So each month, the next one will come, and you can look on the doTERRA website, and it shows what kit 2 and what kit 3 are. So you can decide if you want those. And then the last one is the relief. And this one is really all about, pain relief and joint relief and just getting rid of those aches and pains. So we'll go through the Deep Blue polyphenol complex, the supplement that you take to really great at reducing inflammation, and then some oils, and get a little massage ball. So the Deep Blue Soothing Blend. Lachael, do you want to talk about this? Because I know you use it, and
Yeah, I definitely use Deep Blue a lot. As I was a gymnast for 10 years, and my body's really not thanking me right now, but but it is so much better with Deep Blue. I use the oil when I really want to get something right into my my joints. Um, the Deep Blue rub, pretty much a daily thing. That with the copaiba. Um, and yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it and highly recommend it. I keep the Deep Blue rub samples, and I go through them, and they're sold out right now, I think. So I've already taken mine out of my relief kit that I got.
oh,
I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to use these more sparingly, but but people are in pain, and I see that, and I want to help. So
yeah, I carry around the Deep Blue samples. I always have them in my wallet, and so either for myself or to be able to give to someone who's hurting. But yeah, you can use one or the other, or if you have a really sore spot, you can put the Deep Blue oil on first, and then put the rub right over it, and that's like an extra oomph to just do a great job of getting rid of the pain. And just a note, you always, always, always want to wash your hands after using Deep Blue. So you don't want to rub your eyes or go to the bathroom or touch any sensitive area when you have that on your hands. So it's the one oil that I put on, and I always wash my hands afterwards. And then the Deep Blue polyphenol complex. So this one is just taking one in the morning, one at night. And, this was the product that I was able to help my partner get off of over-the-counter pain relief. So he was consuming a lot of those just because of his job and injuries and stuff. And so I was able to switch him over to this, and it has made such a huge difference. So it's really a wonderful product. It has some essential oils in it, but it also has some other herbs and anti-inflammatories that just do a great job of, really reducing that pain. Lachael, do you have any testimonies from people, some of your customers using it?
My mom uses it, and she likes them, and I really feel between the polyphenol complex and the Deep Blue rub that it keeps her pain under control for the most part. But yeah, I mean her back is really bad, so just to be able to control it to the point where she can function is a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I used the polyphenol complex along with Deep Blue rub, and I don't know, other oils that Lorri when Lorri asked me if I would be her guinea pig when she first started. I used it on my hip before I had hip replacement surgery, and I used it after too. But it was very helpful to help me tolerate the bone on bone pain while I was still working. And then yeah, my recovery afterwards was
Yes.
amazing.
And then the Aroma Touch, this is a wonderful blend. I love, love, love this blend. So whether I'm going to get a massage, I always have this, but also just sometimes just smelling it and diffusing it and rubbing it on my back or on my feet at, the end of the night. So it just does such a great job of relaxing your muscles. It has basil in it. So basil is just the just takes away all the stress. So it's a very good de-stressor. I've used this one also on my horse, on his, legs. And even though he's huge, I don't have to use a whole lot. So I can still use just one drop per leg on him and put some on his back. And it does such a great job. Okay, and then this month we're having a special to really help digest life a lot easier. So, remembering that when we get anxious or scared or we're overwhelmed or we're stressed, it affects our digestive tract, and it can also affect our lower back. I found out today. My chiropractor said that, yeah, when you take too much on and you're feeling overwhelmed, that alone can cause your back to hurt. So it's been amazing to really focus on taking care of my digestive tract with the Tamer, which is one for the digestive, just to roll on your tummy and for the digestive tract, and the Calmer. So both the Tamer and the Calmer are from the kids collection, but adults can use them too. So I actually love the Tamer. And the Digest Zen soft gels, you can take them just orally, and it's the Digest Zen oil. So some people like the oil and will put it in their water. Other people do not like the taste of licorice and fennel and ginger and all the stuff that's in there. So it's nice just to be able to take one and again, give your digestive system some relief that way. And then there's peppermint. Peppermint's good for so many things, but it is especially good for your lungs and your gut, and to keep that temperature down. And it can just be very calming, just using a little bit of it. If you need to wake up, it does have lots of oxygen molecules, so it can work to wake you up. But I have several customers who just use a little peppermint at night on the back of their neck and breathe it in, and that's how they go to sleep at night. So this is wonderful. It's about $75, $80 worth of product that you get for free if you place a 200 PV order anytime this month. And then the Rose is 15% off. So this is the first time ever that the Rose has ever been on sale. So Rose is an expensive oil. It's the most expensive oil. 5 mil of Rose actually costs $275, something like that, because it takes so many rose leaves in order to get oil. So that's why Rose is an expensive one, when it takes a lot of plant to just get a little bit of oil. So this is the Rose Touch. It's in fractionated coconut oil, and I love the smell of it. And there's lots of things that you can use Rose for, but I use it on my face the most. So I will just roll it on my hands, and then I'll add my lotion and just put my lotion on. So I love the way that it makes my skin feel, and it just does a great job of just, giving me kind of that baby face again, and keeping the wrinkles, down, and just really good, tone. Plus it just smells, so wonderful. So, and I think that is, and then, whoops, let's go. We have another class coming up this Saturday, and we're going to focus on hormones. So what, what foods are really good to help balance hormones. Also, what foods and skincare could be hijacking your hormones, and what essential oils can really help balance, your hormones. So no matter where you are in your hormone life, we always want to be thinking about all of our hormones, our cortisol, our thyroid, our reproductive hormones. Even if you're not reproducing, we still have them, and we want to keep them all in balance. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording. I have to stop sharing.